Hello, welcome to day 27 of 30 Days of Sketches, hosted by Christy's Beautiful Life. I am Amanda with Crafting with Amanda, and this is our sketch for today. The sketch is by Deborah Adler Hunt, and I thought it was perfect for these photos that I have from It's a Small World ride. And I'm kind of looking at the sketch that you can see here in the upper left corner, and I'm trying to figure out how to honor the sketch and capture all these photos. And I decided the first thing I need to do is to cut them down into kind of the sizes that allow you to see or focus on the images. There's just so much going on and It's a Small World, so I'm just trying to focus our, the eyes easier, give the eyes a break, I don't know. And then I looked at these photos on my mat with different papers for over an hour, and I kept swapping things in, and it was funny. I never thought about putting this stripe paper in, and then I was finally talking to a gal. I do a Zoom every Thursday with my crafty friends, and it was just this one other gal, Cindy, and I on, and I was realizing, I'm like, oh, maybe I need to do like a monochromatic and let the colors in the photos really speak to what's going on. So I was like, okay, that'll work. So I kind of did that, and then I wasn't feeling it, so then I went back to the flamingo pink with the red candy apple in it, because all month I've been doing photos from our Disney World trip, and they have some themes in them. I will remind you, if you could, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. You won't miss any videos. It doesn't cost you anything. Also, you can like this video, which lets YouTube know that it's content that other people might like. And if you need any information, it's all below in the description of the video. And there's a couple playlists down there too. One is for everybody that's playing along with this month of sketches, and the other one is just all of my 30 Days of Sketches videos from all the months past. So there I was going back to kind of my monochromatic theme and putting my glacier and lagoon with it. And then I decided I really liked on the sketch that background paper in the center. It's kind of an ombre paper, and I thought that that would really work to help ground my photos. And so I was really looking at it, and all of them had an element of the blue in it except for one, and that's the one that kind of has more of the teals. But I thought if I went ahead and matted those two smaller photos that have less of the blue in it, then they'd be able to work. And I think it's coming together. And all month, like I said, I've been doing these pages, and they need to have a thread of the candy apple and either these Mickey heads from the punches that my friend Missy loaned me her punches, or some of the Cricut cuts from Mickey and Friends Cricut. So I'm kind of playing along with that, and then I realized I needed a title, so I went and grabbed this Felicity stamp set. And it's funny, I thought that there was a letter missing, and when I looked at it, I'm like, oh no, they're all there. Well, then as I'm stamping, I'm realizing that the letter A is missing, but I have a plan for that. So I'm just going ahead, and on this graph paper, I'm stamping all of the letters, and I plan to cut them out with scissors. And if you've watched my channel for a minute, you probably realize that I don't cut anything straight with scissors. I use the cutting with the rulers on them for a reason, because I cannot cut straight. I don't care how small the clip it is, it's not going to be straight. But this is perfect because the It's a Small World ride has kind of all of its letters on individual boards, but they're all different sizes and shapes, and they have different angles to them, and then they're just stacked in together. So I thought this would be perfect. So instead of doing them on different colors like the sign that It's a Small World has, I actually am just going to ink the edges with both the Carolina and the Bluebird colors, so that they have kind of the two tones, giving a nod to the original sign. So here I'm trying to, like I said, I'm doing every other letter, but I decided I better go ahead and put the other ones in, or I'll end up doing them wrong. So I take the letters and spell it out, and I still haven't added my line to the A yet, but I will do that, I promise. And I'll show you how you can kind of make your own A, or if you've lost a letter, maybe create one. So here I took a little piece of just paper tape, and taped the edges. So I'm using it as a mask. And then I took the letter I from the stamp set and I'm just making the cross beam on the A. So I'm peeling off the tape right now, and then I will have my A. And if you didn't know that I did that, I don't think that you would realize that that's a V turned into an A. So I'll show you one more time. You just add your tape along the edges of your V, ink up and stamp your I across that tape, and then once you peel it off, then you have the perfect A and you're all set to go. So here we are back at the layout, and I'm just auditioning the pieces. I am such a visual learner that I need to see how it's all going to fit. I need to dry fit it. I need to audition it, however you want to say it. That's what I do to make sure that it's the way I want it. So many times I've noticed that if I shift something, even just a small fraction, it really changes the whole look and feel of a page or a card front for that matter. So you can't really see it on camera, but the kind of shiny, or maybe they look holographic Mickey heads, there's one with each of the red circles, is the holographic silver paper that I've been using a little bit throughout this project. I haven't used it much, but every once in a while, but since that background paper had the holographic stripes, I thought it'd be perfect. And I did lose my footage. I thought that I was recording when I was putting on the music notes, because I don't know about you, but the tune, It's a Small World, gets in your head. So I thought the music notes was perfect, and that was actually ribbon that I had found in my Christmas decorations. So be sure to check out the playlist of everybody that's playing along this month. If you want to connect with me, this is how you can do that. There's also some links to products that I use and love. Blessings.